It's showtime. It's showtime. It's showtime. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to my live stream today, guys. It's been a lot. Hmm. It's been a lot. I've been posting videos back to back on my channel. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for coming into my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. This is another series called the Mexican Deception. Okay, this is going to be the series I'm going to be talking about. This one is no longer Danish deception. This one is the Mexican deception because this particular story deserves to be. I think they need to sell the story to Netflix or sell a story to Prime Video. You know, make a film out of what just happened. I'm telling you, if they should make a film out of this story, this Miss Universe story, they're going to make a lot of money. Like seriously, the Nigerian film industry, you guys need to hop in on this particular gist because you guys are missing. Oh, there's a lot going on in Miss Universe. Like every day, different stories. Every day, different stories. You know, we hear a lot of um, you know, different stories coming up. This is like the unboxing of the Pandora box. Exposing the Pandora box. That's what this particular series is all about because make it make sense. This whole unfortunate crime incident last week Friday has opened a can of worms in Miss Universe, and at this point there is no going back. There is no going back. Like seriously, there's a lot of things that have been uncovered since this whole outcry for justice. Yes, for Olivia Yassi. Yes, and I'm so happy with the turnout of events. Currently, the other African countries, they are beginning to speak up. Earlier, we have other countries that have spoken up against the organization. In fact, most of them have resigned from their positions. Some national directors have resigned from their positions, and I'm still waiting for Silverbird. I'm still waiting for Silverbird to issue a statement. Miss Universe Nigeria has been quiet, ever since this whole thing came up. She has not been saying anything. I don't know why. She has not said anything about it. And for me, I feel like it's better you say something. Are you for or against? Let us know where you stand. Let us know where you stand. Former queens have come out to, address this issue. They've also talked about their displeasure at the way Mr. Raul Rocha, handled the whole situation. Um, the whole deception, the whole of, the whole lies, fraud. So many things have happened in Miss Universe, and so far, we are still uncovering the whole issue. Okay, it's not going to end here. There's still a lot of things that will be uncovered before the end of this year because obviously it is clear that there's a lot of Pandora books that will be uncovered after this whole, in fact, in the course of this whole investigation. So now, the way it is right now, I think Mr. Raul Rocha, with the latest allegations, allegedly, anyways, it's been confirmed, but I'm just using the word allegedly so that I will not put myself into trouble, okay? Allegedly, he was charged with, illegal substance. I don't want to mention the name because of YouTube policies. Illegal substance, blah blah blah, trafficking. So, and it's so sad that a president of a prestigious organization like Miss Universe. Yes, Miss Universe used to be very prestigious in the past. Like seriously, I used to rate Miss Universe and Miss World as the most prestigious pageant. But right now, Miss World has gone very far. The gap is so wide between Miss World and Miss Universe right now. Like you can't even start comparing again after this whole incident. You can't start comparing. It's very sad because Miss Universe is a very old pageant. I think they've been around for 74 years. And to give the just hand over the pageants to persons that are not fit to handle it is very sad. At this point, I would say Mr. Raul Rocha, with these whole allegations against him, he can no longer hold on to power. I think he needs to, like, he mentioned before, he's been trying to sell off, to a new partner. But at the same time, I want him to face the wrath of the law, face the wrath of the law, because right now his actions have been so bad. Like, seriously, he's not been acting like, um a man of integrity. Sorry to say that. He's not really acting like a man of integrity. And these latest allegations have already sealed his fate in Miss Universe. Because right now, I don't think um the co-owners will want to associate themselves with somebody like him, at this point. So I feel like it's better that he sells it off to a more deserving individual or company that can run the organization the way it ought to be run. Okay, and also I think to make things fair, aside from these allegations that have been levied against him, I think they need to be a form of um, like a process, a legal process of transfer, so that the liabilities and every other thing. Because for me personally, if I'm to buy the franchise from the Miss Universe from him rather, I would not want to also inherit the liabilities and also all the things that he has done. So there should be a legal framework to that. And also, I think that for me personally, I think Miss Mexico should resign as Miss Universe. Yes, because her victory was tainted with a lot of corruption and illegality, and so I don't think she's fit to be Miss Universe at this point. She should resign. And for me, what some persons are saying is that Victoria should continue to reign for 1 year until they have a different pageant. But for me, I think the judges should come together and restructure the results and give it to Ivory Coast. That's just it. But under a new organization, because this organization is not it. They're not fit to continue. So what I would say is, at this point, it is clear that Mr. Raul Rocha is not in a good position to continue with the Miss Universe franchise. He should hand over to a more competent body, a more competent individual. And for me, this is more or less like, um, you know, the straw that has broken the camel's back, because I don't think we want to hear further. So there's no need for them to issue a statement. It is clear that he's not capable of leading the organization, because just imagine somebody that is leading such a prestigious organization charged with all these things. It's not fair. It's not a good record, and I think the candidates themselves will agree with me that it's best for the judges to come together and restructure the results, to fit into what what actually happened on that night, on that crowning night. That is my own submission, guys. Like, seriously, do you have um any other idea or any other comment to add to what I just said? If you have a contrary opinion, you can comment down below if you're watching the live stream. But for me personally, I think at this point they should reconstruct, or rather go back to the results, and let them work on the results and choose the right winner. That is just what I would say. If we want a free and fair system, they need to release the judges' results, or better still, hold a different I don't know. At this point, it's not easy for us to go back and say we want to hold a different pageant. Today, this year has passed already. So at this point, I think with what I'm saying so far, if they are handing over to a new organization, I think the new organization should be able to, come up with a better idea if they are going to continue with Miss Mexico's reign, or they crown Ivory Coast as the winner. I think that is up to them at this point. Whoever is going to buy the organization or whoever is going to take over the organization will decide on what to do. But at this point, with the allegations leveled against Mr. Rocha, there is no need for him to continue with the organization. It should just hands off at this point and hand over to a more competent person, a more competent company that can continue, the legacies of Miss Universe. Because at this point, Miss Universe legacy is currently on the brink of destruction. Because make it make sense. Like I remember Miss Universe those days. Like it used to be very very. We all look forward to watching it, but right now with these particular issues, nobody wants to associate themselves with the organization anymore. And I'm expecting Miss Universe Nigeria and also the Silverbird organization to release a statement. Like all this while they've been quiet, and it's not good for them to be silent on this issue. They should they should come up with something tangible. They should release a statement about this issue. They should let us know where they stand. Because at this point, I don't think it's safe for them to now send a rep next year. It's not really safe for them. So it's either they come up with a decision saying they're no longer part of the Miss Universe organization, pending when they change, when power changes hands, or they decide to stay with the organization. Because left to me, them not saying anything is like they're also passing a statement saying, "Oh, we like what is happening. We want to associate with themselves with themselves. They want to associate themselves with what is really happening." It's not fair. So Silverbird at this point, they should release a statement. They should let us know where they stand. Are they with the Miss Universe organization, or they are not? They are for or against the organization. So at this point, they should let us know where they stand. And also, you guys remember I did a video yesterday about the other co-owner of Miss Universe and Kun, who resigned early this year due to $30 million fraud. You guys, for you to, in fact, I've talked about it in the previous videos. So at this point, I think that it was more or less like a conspiracy because, according to reports, she fled to Mexico and she's currently taking refuge in Mexico. After the warrant of arrest was issued against her, she fled. So at this point, it's like she connived with Mr. Raul to for protection. So she should own up and face the charges levied against her. And also, Mr. Raul Rocha has not really said anything about these charges. He has not defended himself. He has not, defended what the charges against him. So obviously, it is clear that this has been lingering on for a long time, even before the Miss Universe organization or Miss Universe pageant this year. That particular charge was issued in Mexico way before the pageant started. So he knew that he was in trouble. He knew that this was going to later come out. He would have been able to sort it out with them, But this whole Miss Universe drama actually exposed, this warrant of arrest, these charges, So it's becoming glaring and clear that Miss Universe organization needs a um they need a more or less like a revamp. Yes, they need a revamp. They need to revamp the organization at this point. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I didn't want to waste much time. I just wanted to talk about this issue, and let's say that this is more or less like a series because is one day different stories. Today now another story came out. Next tomorrow another story will come out. Tomorrow another story will come out. So it's just like every day we keep hearing different stories about this organization, the ownership of the organization. So different stories every day. And anyways, um, I'm so happy with what has been going on, and I want to also talk about the African countries that participated. I wish and hope that they all stand in solidarity with Olivia Yasi, and also with her resignation. Definitely, they will want to appoint either Rwanda or Zimbabwe. But for me personally, I would not advise them to accept that role. For me, there's no need accepting the role working with such a fraudulent organization. So in as much as power is still with Mr. Raul Rocha, there's no need for them to accept that rule. They should decline it and only give conditions for them to accept if he resigns and he leaves office. That is the only reason. Or that should be the only condition they will accept that particular rule. All right, guys, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you all, and I'll see you definitely in another video coming up very soon. And also, I want to inform you guys that um, starting from December, no, very soon, I want to include a lot more niche to my channel. Obviously, I'll still be talking about beauty pageants, but I want to also include celebrity gist, movie reviews, red carpet events, um, story time. What is just a lot more to this channel. So please, if you don't see beauty pageant content, don't hesitate to or um don't ignore. Okay, don't ignore. I'm still going to be talking about beauty pageant, but I'm including celebrity gist, and other things that I mentioned. So I'm going to be changing the channel banner and to also include those things as well. I'm going to be changing the intro video of my channel as well to include the changes. Okay, so yes, I'm going to be changing my niche, but I'm still going to be talking about beauty pageant as well. All right, so I'm just adding other things to my beauty pageant niche. Okay, so I'm not going to be totally off beauty pageant, but at the same time, I'm going to be selecting the type of pageant that I talk about. Okay, today was Miss International. I didn't follow the pageant just because of all these things, but definitely I would also probably I'll give a review about the pageant later on. But for now, let's also let's finish up with Miss Universe first before I move on to other things. So if you're going to be seeing if you see other topics here on my channel, don't ignore. Okay, also support me and also be part of this whole change. All right, and I want to thank you all for supporting me through um this whole throughout this year. Yes, we are coming to the end of this year gradually. I want to thank my fans for being with me throughout this year, for the like, the support, the comments, the share, everything that for my lovely subscribers and my loyal subscribers. I want to appreciate you all for always commenting and watching my videos. Um, I appreciate you all so much. But definitely, I'm going to also include different things aside from beauty pageant, like I said before. So also support the other niche as well. I believe you're going to enjoy it because I don't want this channel to be so monotonous. So I want to also diversify as well, so that we all can get entertained. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you all, and God bless you. Good night, and I'll see you in my next video coming up very soon. Bye. Au revoir. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my channel. Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye.